Good morning. Good evening, America. How y'all doing? Oh, I had a beautiful day. Just beautiful. We slumbered till 10. Oh, grace is on my chest. It's what the womb must have felt like. Who's St. Obama? I spoke to a fellow Texan.
You were onto the recliner, right? And she's right there on the edge of the recliner.
She's from El Paso.
Guess what happens? Excuse me. She keeps going over there, wiring up there, and go like this, and licks Hanzo on the face. Get all scared.
Orville, this causes you such stress. Why don't you just don't look at it?
No, I'm just saying, that caused me no stress. I just wanted them to go home.
Well, Orville, they're going to do...
She jumped on the bed and was going after her.
I cannot explain it in a manner that you would understand because you would keep repeating this. Like Uncle Albert.
I don't like him.
Like Uncle Albert. Suffice. When I was a child, I remember telling my mom...
Excuse me, guess what I'm going to do tomorrow morning? That guy, I'm going to tell you tomorrow morning. Excuse me. I said, now that you don't listen to me, you got a mark against you for that missed spot yesterday. Hey, I don't owe him bullshit. If I say something on the next block, you should just go over and go.
You know, Orville, these Mexicans, I don't care how much money... No, you can't. You know why? Because they're protected. Yet they're breaking the law. I'm glad that Curtis has finally been taken away from Seal Beach. It saves me from having to go and speak about it.
Oh, you know what they did? They sent him out delivering those cans. The truck that delivered the trash cans.
He's the one that stopped and stared at me in that blue truck, then.
The trash cans?
He's the one that drives that black truck. He's a light yelling that guy, isn't he? Yeah. Tall one. Yeah. Anyway.
Did he stop by and look over?
David, he did Willie's. Don't tell me the police are doing their work. Oh my God, are they taking up these Mexican holes and things? Oh my God, they may be doing their job.
We're flying down there.
Maybe they're going to do some Anyway, you say it doesn't do no good to say nothing. Orville, Seal Beach is safe now. And you telling that guy about him not, that spot. David, there was this one black girl when I worked at the Oregon Health Division, her name was Angie. She would come in late. She would go and eat first and breakfast. Not even pay for it, put it on credit. Then I would be doing everything, answering the phones, greeting customers, solving problems and everything. And yesterday you told that Mexican, for his own good, you see, they take it like you're doing something bad.
Hey, Stephen, can I ask you a question? Why can't we do this first? When I turn in that paper that I have a thing, my license, my permit too, we call it, the learner permit. Huh? I have part of my license, the written part can pass in the learner permit, we call it, so I can drive. Huh? Why can't I just get a printout from the DMV for the past 7 years for my driving record?
David, one of the questions...
Further than that, they won't have the accident on it.
Orville, can I speak?
Yeah, it ain't on there. I never got a ticket for it.
Orville, you're worried about things that are not even going to be asked about.
It's through the insurance.
Oh.
The fucking so-called actual at fault. It wasn't even with the DMV. DMV don't have that on there. On my driving record?
To have a commercial driver's license, you must have a license that isn't suspended. That's it, Orville. Stop making more.
For Republic's insurance. They ain't gonna let me, if I have a lamp fault accident, they ain't gonna hire me.
Okay, then you ain't got hired. I'll get
No,
hired.
I only go back, how many years? Like 7 years.
I don't know, David.
We have to find out.
David,
that's
I
all.
don't know,
Say
David.
my name. Quit
The
saying
one-
that. It makes sense.
Look how you treated me coming home.
I'm talking about the license.
And you want me to do something for you.
We check.
Huh? And what are you doing?
Infinity has it on it.
What are you doing to get your commercial driver's license?
I'm gonna study that test.
When?
I can't, hey, guess what? Me reading over right now, then they me waiting and taking it in a week or so, then reading it.
Fine.
I'm not gonna
Fine.
remember it all.
Fine. You got more excuses than you got time. But next week, I'm taking mine.
You can't. You have to wait until I take it. I
No.
don't have money for me to take it Monday. I won't be able to take it Monday. I won't have fucking money. How can I take a Monday, my only day off, without having the fucking money?
So there'll still be $70, David. They can go to someone to take their license. You don't have the
I don't
time.
have $70 to take it.
It'll come out of the check that you earn
Yes, but on Monday,
on Tuesday.
I have to work Tuesday. Okay,
Okay.
so then I take off Tuesday.
What is the problem?
I'll take off Tuesday and take a test.
Because
When we get paid, when I get paid.
if we're lucky, the Republic pays us. Orville, it is not difficult. Not difficult at all. It's elementary. Very elementary. What is the purpose of suspension? To hold the weight and the cargo. What is the depth of the front grooves, the important grooves of the tires? Wait a minute.
A dime.
No.
It's a
No.
dime. You put a dime in there. I already know that.
Okay, then you got the answer.
No, that's how they check it.
4/32 of an inch.
430 seconds. Yeah.
4/30 seconds, whatever, but it's
Yeah.
not a dime.
No, but they lock it and put
When
a
you
dime
skid in the front tires, what's wrong?
Huh?
When you skid in the front tires, what's wrong?
We slid in the front tire.
When you skid on the front tires, what is wrong?
Oh, yeah, it's too much weight in the back. The weight's too far back.
That's right, you got it. But
You have
it's
to have the-
center of gravity,
it has to be
the
a
weight.
load, it has
Okay,
to be-
it could be the weight. Listen to
Your
this.
load shifted to the back.
Listen.
It
It could
be
be
a sign.
it could be your weight, or it could be a
Go
sign
up
that
the
you're.
hill. Let me explain to you. Go up the hill.
You got it.
The
No, you
load
do
shifts
your
to the
own.
back. I already figured it out.
Okay, you got to figure it out. You do your test. We're going on Tuesday. You just let them know you're gonna.
No,
go
the
take it.
test. What? No, I'm not letting know. I'm saying.
David, those Mexicans are like bringing in hors d'oeuvres to the whores of 1576 Labor Ready so they can get sent out to that job. It's such a premium job. They're going to apply for those jobs, Orville. Anyway, America.
He even worked at hey, guess what? When you first started working with a company, they made him go work in Gardena. He said, over there. You know that?
Well, first
They
did you pass?
they do. Sometimes
First
they
pass.
pass you. First they get tired.
Whatever. Yeah, first you gotta pass the test, Orville. Elementary test. Very easy test. Surprised to this lady and I. We were by my fountain, the core where the koi fish are. Oral said the driver said something about Social Security would be sounder with the Mexicans. Excuse me, they don't vote. Their kids are D students because their families are that caliber. They're on welfare. Most of them have large families. Where is the Social Security going to come from? The money that's paying for the welfare or the food stamps or Obamacare?
The money they pay to become legal immigrants goes into the Social Security.
Okay. How many millions of Americans are out of work right now?
Hey, that's not for them being here either.
Well, David, he talks to these people and they're stupid.
No, I'm not saying nothing.
They're stupid.
Just somebody are saying their
It's like saying, oh God, America's going to be...
Somebody's just saying their opinion like you're doing
saying
right
that
now.
America is going to be a younger population because of immigrants. The children are raised and wrong. They have no measure or caliber for what is good or bad in morality, much less who God is. Who God is. Obama, she is pissed.
She's like it higher permanent. Guess what? Out of each one of my checks, we can open a separate account. I put $500 and that into that account every month, every week, every time I get paid. It'll be $1,000 a month. Put it into it.
You have a plan.
What's in the future? What would happen for the future?
Well, yeah.
I've been making enough money. We could do that. My check would be good enough too.
I want to stop, Orville. I'm trying to do something. I know it's not my fault you don't understand.
Think about the future. It's going to be great.
Oh, David, that's why I'm going to become a truck driver. I'm thinking about my future.
Our future.
Are you finished, David?
My name.
Orville, are you finished?
You say my fault.
Are you finished? Anyway, like this thing about we were going to be a younger population, we were more blessed. These children can't even take a bus without tormenting some black woman or white woman. They stole from Pat on Menlo and Pico. And yet Obama says what? A world America.
How stupid that congressman lady was from Washington D.C. How stupid she is. For the Black Caucus. She doesn't care about what he did before his death, or what he was the investigation. She don't care nothing about that.
David, Democrats have proven. Why do that, David? That's so they did it in that cell box. Every time I come visit you, those criminals would do that. They'd pick up a lighter in the day room and then they'd go like, why you want to remind me of that?
No, I never.
Anyway.
Never did.
Oh, God is your witness. God is your witness, huh?
Yes,
no, you don't.
I kept the letter. I meant that.
I know you meant that.
There's the chair on the cardboard.
Surprise. Orville, I want you to make some biscuits and I'll make the eggs, potatoes, and pancakes. Because you acted very bad on the way home today. Very bad. Very bad. Surprise. This Mexican woman is visiting her son, who unfortunately fell in love with a Mexican. We are Mexican. And unfortunately, our son fell in love with a Mexican. An illegal. She got pregnant. Now she's demanding for him to see the baby. He's got to marry her. Whoa! Santa María, Madre de Dios, gracias su nombre. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de su vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Amén. Obama, we're not blessed that we have children that are not able to read, to write, or speak English. We are not blessed that we have a population of children that are mean, surly, and self-serving. They're coming up with all these stories. Orville, are you going to make the biscuits? Suffice, we spoke as women of substance. We're both Texas. She's from El Paso. I'm from the other end. When I left Texas, that's where I stood. Suffice, Obama, she wants you to come and live. Like I said, I want your daughter to come and date Cindy's brother. I want your daughter to come and date Cindy's brother. Then I want a sleepover for your youngest daughter with Cindy in that group in that house. I do. I want you to send your child to that child care worker across the street. Every Mexican of quality, of substance, of God, Lord Jesus Christ, a Jewish God of miracles and parables, feel exactly the same way I do. I had cancer, and the horrors were, full blown. Well, they had me medicated. We didn't even have a car. That's why I got a vehicle. I'm not going to run into this nasty shit on the bus. Right here on Pico and Hoover, one of his whores that used to stand by the truck and talk on the telephone. Nasty Mexicans. Anyway, we spoke of that. And, Obama, the Mexicans of America are very pissed. Very pissed. They stole our jobs. Her son couldn't get a job, and mind you, he's Mexican because he doesn't speak Spanish. And that's in America. I'm ready for my test. God dang it ain't rocket science. Even a Gomer could pass that test. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing for me is gonna change until I have that documentation. I tried to get documentation certified for my skills as a computer repair person, an IT person. HTML, I'm great at what I do. But I'm going to be better at this because I'm going to be outdoors. I'm still a lot of apprehension because there will be drivers like, it's a very, 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 I invite you to drive the 91 or the 710 or the 5 South, any of these Los Angeles freeways. Everybody's got their own ego. No one's thinking about nobody else but themselves and getting home. Orville has an issue about me getting my test before him. Well, God dang it. What he's doing to taking off work, I mean, I don't think, well, I don't know. Donald Slinger, it took you a goddamn long time, you son of a bitch, to do something about that nasty ass nigga. Hi, yella. I got a nice black boy in Artesia. Right there on Artesia, and right there near Downing. Right there. He lives in those apartments. He drinks, but then, god dang it, look what's going on in there. I'm glad you said that boy's too nasty to work with CLB. You goddamn right he's too nasty. Oh, well, he walked by and gave me a look. I said, fuck that look. Let me tell you something. That's another thing. When there was a time when American labor looked out for each other, but also looked out for the product. You know what I mean? Whatever you earn your coin in, it is product. Orville told someone, y'all left some stuff back there, some green. Well, the Mexican got all offended. Well, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, you sons of bitches. We did not ask you to come here. We don't want you here. You don't want to change the way you are. I heard this woman, 16 years she was married. Just like my sister Debbie. My Debbie was working at 9 in Freeport, Texas. And Tony had a little, god dang it, Tony's little thing was so tiny. He asked my sister if I knew how he could make it bigger. Ain't that something? And still a Mexican whore took him. Yeah. Broke a family. And that son of a bitch lived off my mother. Lived in my mother's house. No, Mexicans ain't worth shit. Suffice. She was telling me they dress like whores. Their tits are always out. And I told her, you just think the fetus that grew in my breast every Mexican woman should walk in just cause for what they done to me. I told her they left messages for him on the gate. Then two motherfuckers, one lives at 1131, the other bitch lives down the street. They got some bastards. They go drop them off at school. Do you think they go over there and stand? No, they come and stand here on the corner every motherfucking day. Every day. And lock la ma for the guy. Obama, American Mexicans are pissed. Like she said, she came here the right way. If she would have known, what will Americans be viewed as? Stupid, Obama. Stupid. Like you call us. I sat there, you're not going to believe this, I promise. I sat there and didn't say a word for a little while. Just everything I have said, she said back to me and more. I have said probably Iran, the homosexual from Iran, the homosexual from Spain. It's not America anymore. It never was. Anyway. She sat there and she says, you know, they raise their daughters to marry the old white folks. So I bet they can take their Social Security and insure them. And I just sat there and I just laughed. Right here, right now, not too far from here in Burlington. I mean, I brought that nasty Mexican bitch in here, 24 years old, with a 56-year-old. Had a 4-year-old, couldn't even potty train. One baby was taken from her. No. And then she's learned how to harvest on pity. Because I let her come in here. Her little bastard gave me E. coli. And she still won't try to fuck Orville. Orville laughed about it. Go on my bike and find her. Oh, please. I'm surprised she didn't try to suck his dick on the way down to the homeless shelter. No. Hell no. And I'm not going to change what I'm saying. I got proof. I got Sony, I got Canon, I got Samsung, I got many photos that prove not only are they nasty, they are evil in character. But their perseverance did not develop talent and virtue. She says, I go back to Texas. I'm just here to help my son. They had an incident over a baby. Nasty Mexican immigrant once says, I'll go to Texas so you can see your family, can see the baby, but you gotta marry me first. I say, cut your ties, baby. That baby will be 21 one day, come looking for you. It's not you, it's Lucifer's daughter. All Mexicans are like that. Cutthroat. You want to see, your grandmother wants to see your baby? You gotta marry me first. Not even on a cold night would I even suggest to a child to even ask comfort in the arms of Lucifer. Surprised they had the baby for 2 days or something. Brought her back. When they got back, these Mexicans, it's just like here, this goddamn Cindy. Her brother, he's a gang member. You should have heard him talk in the car. Ooh, she putting down your mother. God dang it. What did your mother breed but shit? Where is the merit before Scripture or God or law or nation or community? Her children terrorized. A woman dying of cancer. And then when she tried, they still followed. Can you imagine? No. And Obama, she's right. Hillary Rodham Clinton ain't gonna be no president. You Democrats have fucked us up enough. Eric Garcetti. Just think, under you and Mayor Vilgosa, that whole man, how's Telemundo whole? I was poisoned with carbon monoxide poisoning. If I was as evil as you people say I am, as you fuck my man, I would have already sued you sons of bitches. It's like the Los Angeles Unified School District. It's hard. They harm me badly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a truck driver. I'm going to make good money. And I'm going to hire me people to walk the bad stuff for me. I'm not you, baby. You know this parking. It was parking. Ample parking both places. Gomer Pyle is so lost in shit. I don't know what he's going to get from it. A couple times I haven't gone out here, and you can see these cars back and forth. You can see them arriving at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. No. Hell no. For me to survive in a manner that I am accustomed to, and the way people that have become a burden, I must make more than a living wage. I went to that after I came home. I didn't go to the north. I didn't go to Vermont. Ramona Park. It's just so heartbreaking. I see these motherfucking Black Caucus, Democrat, everybody putting their arms up. Okay, you sons of bitches, I got my arms up. Or North Long Beach, Westmoreland, and James Wood, or whatever the fuck. I got my arms up for all Americans. Walking disparity without opportunity. As shit like Curtis Curtail has got somebody in the pocket. Can you imagine to be so protected that you cannot be fired? We must undo the unions. They ain't shit. But I'm gonna be a union steward. I am. One more time. But who's putting their arms up? I'm putting my arms up for North Long Beach. You gotta put your arms up for your own hood, baby. And let's link. Those Democrats ain't worth shit. And then black people. Oh, that's you sons of bitches. There's a black woman. On Pico. No, on Vermont. An Olympic. Mexicans, fuck with her. Little Mexican children. You gonna put your arms up? Who was that? Maxine Waters, you in there, woman, doing that bullshit. Girl. Audacity before thought in ego or crime of vanity. Anyway, 31 minutes. I need to upload this. I'm very confident about my test. I know Orville can pass it. I know he could take off next week and pass it. But he needs to do what I'm doing. What everybody's doing. Because the biggest challenge isn't going to be Republic driving that trash truck. Oh my God, please. It's automatic, baby. One thing I noticed. It's so much like Henry. You take off the accelerator, you put in the clutch as you put it into gear, into neutral. Then you allow it to get to the RPM. You change to the next gear. You put in the clutch as you go, at the same time you put into the next gear. And then you accelerate. I was doing that all the time. The only issue will be you people. Whether Orville makes it or not, I don't give a dang. I know I'm going to partner up with another trucker to do cross country. Not cross country, god dang it, don't be stupid. Just from here, I'm going to go to Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, come back and forth. Couple of times. Obama, you were so busy destroying America, you didn't take into account what the effect would be on those that supported you. And I'm not speaking just of me. Americans, my acquaintance said today, bullshit. You do what you need to do. You need to shut down this nation. You shut her down. She's already broke. She ain't got no money. Gomer Pyle, the Federal Reserve, is printing money. It don't God. You understand what that's gonna do very soon? We ain't gonna have to worry about bad workers like Curtis, Roadtail, Cortail, whatever the fuck his name is. or easy money, hurting Mexicans. We're not. Because no money going to be there to pay them. What you going to do then? You already know what these people are like. Can you imagine? When they ain't got no money? Baby, money. Even money without collateral. Buys food. Pays for shelter. That's just basic. Obama. Mexicans who cannot speak English. Cannot speak Spanish. Cannot find jobs. Sympathize in grace of God. Orville's making biscuits because the son of the bitch was a nightmare coming home. It don't matter. Either he gets his license next week or I do. And he's going to have to start. It ain't nothing but memorize and declare before God in creation. It's not like algebra where you take a polygram and do. It's not physics where you got to. It is not trig. God dang it. It's not even HTML or XML or nothing. It's not coding. It's very simple.
You said you want food?
Have you started the biscuits yet?
I'm going just right now. Put the pan of salt.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
put the pan of salt. Come, only take 15 minutes for breaking.
Okay, I'll go in there and make the eggs. Do you want pancakes? Oh, please.
Yes.
Did you have an issue with parking this evening, Goma?
No. That's what you want. You just can't be nice.
I can.
Just be nice. Try that for one day.
Can we go talk to your preacher in New Hampshire?
You can't say nothing nice.
Can we go to New Hampshire?
You can't say nothing nice. You can't say nothing at all.
So what was that on the way home, Arva? No. I'm gonna do okay. Either he does what it's gonna take, or he doesn't. But I'm taking my license next week. He either takes or don't. Cause baby, I don't want to come home in the evening, can't find parking. I don't want to come to a place that I'm not welcome. Cause you may be surprised, but I don't like you either. And apparently, millions of Americans feel the same way. Obamacare, your executive order was a waste of ink and audacity. You don't have the funds to fund immigration. And what this Gomer came home and said with the drivers and kiss my nigger ass, bullshit. Before you help a Mexican, you help a black person who built this motherfucking country. You help the Native Americans who you stole it from. Reparations, dream children. I want you to take my children from North Long Beach, and I want you to take all that mean and that hurt that made them broke and mean and surly. I want you to take all that evil you put in my children and to take it out. After that, if we got space, because we do not have enough space for all these people. And they're coming in, not by the boatloads, baby. America's not sustainable. And then they're so rude. This woman said she had gone to a school like this one over here. And I told him about Mexicans beating their meat in front of the school and how I pick up condiments. And she was not stunned. It's common. She told me that she went to the school to go drop her child, whatever, her grandchild. And they were all speaking Spanish. She's like me. I won't speak Spanish unless I want to. Oh, I love that. That's my blood. You see, that's what I want. Or was, but it never will be. It won't be. America, you're gone, baby. We're going to secede. She agreed. Texas, we're going to secede. We're going to build a wall and try to cross over, baby. Come on, come on. Anyway. And we're not going to feed you. No, we're not. Life's a bitch. We know we lived it. Suffice. Obama. In just cause, I demand for my children, my nieces, I want Brittany, Anna. Anna's got a scholarship for Texas University. Then she had to quit, she had to work. Listen, I want my children to go to school for free like the Dream Children. And they're not going to go over there on Vermont, Hoover, and Washington and peddle their ass. Today I went into infinity. I have never seen nothing so disgusting. Apparently this Mexican had hired this Mexican girl. Oh my God. You can ask Claudia Bingham. A white girl came in, and she was a college graduate, came in dressed like a hoe. I went and told Claudia, that's bullshit. We got people, we got a service. This is not a bordello. I went in there because Orville had not received anything about his insurance. We're overpaying. Anyway, it apparently, they called Victor because he received it today. They said they couldn't do anything about it. But I was stunned at that Mexican child. I look forward to the day that I'm burning concrete back and forth. For all my shopping will be through the internet. Safeway can deliver my food, so can, as long as it's not Mexicans, I like Ralph's prices, but no, very soon, very soon. This is the longest I've ever stayed with Orville. The longest. But I tried. Like him, you must do your part. Because I'll leave you behind, baby. I already have. All my life, I'm speaking the Holy Ghost right now, guiding me. All my life, I wanted you to see what I saw. All my life. I remember telling Mama, Daddy, and no one ever believed me. When I saw that over my head, I said, flame over my head, I said, they can see it. I can see it. They can see it. I've seen it for so long. Why God doesn't let you see, or why you cannot see what I see, it's not difficult. It's not difficult to understand at all. What scripture have you followed this day? Have you stood up for Israel? Lord Jesus Christ is a Jew. I want you to say that, Gomer Pals. Jesus is not a Methodist. He sure ain't a Holy Roller or a Pentecost. He ain't Jehovah. God ain't none of them. God was born homeless for love, and it never still taught it to use feces. God was born a Jew. You hear that? That's Mexicans. That's Mexicans. Those are your people. We Mexicans don't want them around us no more. Their children are like that. Cindy's Bardello had another one that lives there. Call me Buddha. Oh. I will see her just cause and reward, as I will all of y'all. Anyway, I want to continue to say, I walk terrorist actions of the managers and the tenants of James Sheridan Sr. and Bridget Patricia Sheridan Sr. Whatever the fuck. These are terrorist actions. I am 62. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to recognize me as a pastor because that's not who I'm for. I'm doing this for me. For me. Because God asked me to. Do you think He spoke to me, Gomer Paul? You think God puffed up like I dream of Jeannie? Hey, you're crazy. I know my purpose. I know my grace. I know my miracles. I know my mark. And baby, like I heard it today, it's like God every day tells me, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Keep it up. Keep it up. I had my rose. I had procured a rosary, and down there in Artesia, next to that Korean t-shirt place. Y'all don't go there. Let's boycott them. Let's boycott every Mexican and Korean store that doesn't service Americans. Boycott 3030 Olympic, that whole place. They only do Koreans. Pico, many. And if they don't have prices, then don't buy from them. Because they manipulate the price. Now that is normal. See how bad it is? We're poor, baby. We're poor. Gomer Paul didn't eat much today because it was his motherfucking fault. I refuse to stay in tune by homosexuals, immigrants, from Iran, from Spain, from Mexico. How you doing, Laredo? God, that bitch is something else. She's like, oh, she has no self-control. That bitch will end up in prison. She will. Or get up beat. She will get up getting beat bad. You gotta learn when you're different. When you're a lesson. More of grace is demanded of you. Or you can walk on a Laredo. Anyway, I'm very confident with my test. I'm going to work very hard tomorrow. Or I was going to work tomorrow. I wish he could work the whole week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're really caught up on a lot of things. There's other little things we got to catch up. And then I got to, like I say, I will apply after public services. You have zilch women trash truck drivers. I don't need a helper. They'll come in from 1576 labor rate. They stink. They complain. They complain. Surprise. I want to work. Give me Sylvie. Give me Norwalk. Give me... No, I bring you an RFQ, Garcetti. For what you have allowed to walk on me, I have an RFQ. And Los Angeles is a style. Not because it's not beautiful. But because we're integrated. I will pray forth an RFQ asking the city, the county, the city of Los Angeles to allow us, Republic Services, to do their trash. We'll put Curtis. No, we won't. No, we won't. We won't. Oh, you son of a bitch. Mind you, I'm the one in pain.
Even if, look at it, it's about this big, look at me, this helmet this big in size, even if it's plastic, it has to be a scrubber, a pot scrubber. You buy one from the store, okay?
Anyway.
For me. Because right now,
I have
excuse me,
an
I'm having a hard time cleaning off that pan to make the biscuits into. I was going to mix it up. I've been in there soaking.
I have never known you to be perfect. Go and just do it.
No, I have to get it off. Hey,
Anyway.
hey.
Leave her alone.
That's enough of that shit.
Oh, don't speak to her like that.
Hey, guess what she did?
No.
She ate the whole can, and guess what she did? Excuse me, come here. I left the can, I was doing the biscuit, and I had the empty thing with the pull open, the plastic thing, after I gave her food. She finished the food, and next thing I know, she did it. Look, she puts her claws up onto the counter, she jumps up there and grabs that thing, and next thing I know, she has it there on the floor, and then when she finished with it, she brings me the top of it. She brings the aluminum foil thing.
She's so precious.
She brings that to me. Hey, guess what? She brings that back to me from the bedroom, from the bed. She brings it back to me with just the top of it in her mouth to tell me that, hey, she wants more of that. She ate it in 5. Hey, excuse me. Before I had a chance to start to mix, I'm still mixing the biscuits right now. I'm mixing it.
If Grace...
Before I had a chance to
No, please eat through the pipe, Orville. I need to... That hurt.
Go ahead.
Before
I had a chance to
if Grace...
the biscuits, she ate all that food.
Grace wants something. And you don't give it to her.
I don't want to have that.
She will be most angry.
Look at you. Hey, the screwdriver. Hand me that fork.
She's alright, Orville.
No, let me have the fork. I'll take it inside there. We can use that fork to eat with. She might want to carry the fork in her mouth.
You know I'm gonna upload this.
Look at I'm
Grace,
hey.
He doesn't.
Look at
Orville does not have a conscience.
My screwdriver.
He doesn't.
Ah, there it is. Look at.
But he's a dang good hard worker.
She brought it to you.
I won't need a helper, and he won't need a helper. Just like Ralph will no longer need clerks. Like Safeway will no longer need clerks. 50% of the jobs that are walking right now will cease to exist. Anyway, in grace of God be honored. You better hurry up, people. You better hurry up real quick. People don't like it here no more. In grace of God, honoring prayer, blessing. Mama used to always say, sleep with the angels. Slumber with the angels. As I do. In grace of God, be blessed. I pray for your reward. For your deed and action. Speaks volumes. Today someone came to me. A woman, an older woman with her daughter. I blessed her. I began to pray. I do say the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic. I don't know it completely, but I will. Anyway, the neighborhood, the terrorist neighborhood that is Koreatown, allowed by Koreans. Because if they can arrest the homeless and terrorize the homeless, they can pick up every pimp and crack hole in 4 directions. If they really cared, if these cops are really cops, there wouldn't be little girls getting fucked this night by old men. Little boys wouldn't be harvested. Oh, Oprah, Oprah. Kiss my nigga ass, bitch. You knew he was what he was. You knew what Obama was. Close down America. We spoke of that too. Close down America. Do not fund it.